Welcome back to our study in the book of Colossians. We are in chapter 4 and we're about ready to finish the book and the chapter. Paul has been teaching us how to talk, how to share our faith, how to live it out, how to use wisdom, and how to be what Christ wants us to be. He started the book basically by teaching us about Christ and then how Christ can live in us and how we should reflect Christ's life in how we live each day. We're going to pick up in verse 7 as Paul starts to wind it down and give his greetings. As to all my affairs, Tychicus, our beloved brother and faithful servant and fellow bondservant in the Lord, will bring you information, for I have sent him to you for this very purpose, that you may know about our circumstances, and that he may encourage your hearts. And with him Onesimus, our faithful and beloved brother, who is one of your number. They will inform you about the whole situation here. Aristarchus, my fellow prisoner, sends his greetings, and also Barnabas' cousin Mark, about whom you received instructions. If he comes to you, welcome him. And also Jesus, who is called Justus. These are the only fellow workers for the kingdom of God, who are from the circumcision, and they have proved to be an encouragement to me. Epaphras, who is one of your number, a bondslave of Jesus Christ, sends you his greetings, always laboring earnestly for you in his prayers, that you may stand perfect and fully assured in all the will of God. For I bear him witness that he has a deep concern for you and for those who are in Laodicea and Hierapolis. Luke, the beloved physician, sends you his greetings, and also Demas. Greet the brethren who are in Laodicea, and also Nympha, and the church that is in her house. And when this letter is read among you, have it also read in the church of the Laodiceans, and you, for your part, read my letter that is coming from Laodicea. Paul finishes up the letter with greetings because he knows these people intimately, and of course he at this time was imprisoned in Rome, and so he had fellow prisoners with him who could not go, but the ones who he had contacted outside of the prison, the guards were very willing to let him have some outside contacts while he was in Rome, and we know that from his own account. He sent letters to them, and he sent people to them. We don't know if Paul ever really was at Colossae. We believe he was, but we understand the geography, as we've talked about it earlier, where Colossae, Laodicea, and Hierapolis were three side-by-side cities. And so when he sends a letter to Colossae, it's going to go to Laodicea, to the church in the Laodiceans, as he calls it, and to Hierapolis. The Christians were there too. These three cities were close together, and so he could minister to a large group of people, a large number of people, with this letter. And so Paul knows that. He sends his greetings. Those who are still imprisoned with him send their greetings. And he says, they will tell you, those who come, what's going on here. And we don't know all the details, but we do know that Paul was doing a great ministry while he was imprisoned at Rome. And of course, some of his best writing came out of that. We see that here in his letter to the Colossians. And so it's a very exciting book to have and to read. And we are so grateful that Paul took the time to write these letters, because they have blessed so many Christians down through the last 2,000 years, showed us how to live. Paul's instruction in this book is very rich and very deep, as we've talked about it. Not only that, but his theology, as he presents it, especially in the first chapter, just wonderful. And I encourage you to go back and read all 4 chapters regularly and study again with us as we continue our studies in the next few weeks. God bless you.